Hello everyone. Today we will visit the recently opened, after a long renovation, Mercado do Bolheio, go down to the Guindaes funicular, see the Dom Luís I Bridge and the Infante Dom Henrique Bridge, and taste the roasted chestnuts. Let's go! Mercado do Bolheio is a must-see place in Porto. Located in the center of the city, this market is where you'll find fresh produce, meat, fish and flowers. And you'll meet the most unique characters in Porto. Dating back from 1839, when the town hall bought the land where the market now stands and defined the area as a market. As there was a small creek running through the square and there was an air bubble, bola, forming on that spot, the market was named Bolheio, as in big bubble. The neoclassic building that now exists was built in 1914 and it divided the market into 2 floors. Walking around inside the building, you'll find that the market is divided into different areas: fishmongers and butchers, greengrocers and florists. On the ground level, you can also find a couple of small restaurants where the meals are homemade and quite cheap. You'll also find some souvenir shops inside the market as it became a tourist attraction in the last couple of decades. The funicular of Porto is called the Guindaes funicular and connects in a fast and entertaining way the area of Batalha with the Ribeira. The original line was inaugurated on June 3, 1891. Almost exactly 2 years later, on June 5, 1893, there was an accident caused by excess velocity, and the funicular car was decommissioned. As part of a larger initiative to improve the transport infrastructure of Porto, a new funicular and station was inaugurated on February 19, 2004, following the same line as before. The funicular is situated along the Wall of Freiras, running down a steep cliff between the quay at Guindaes and Rua de Batalha. Owned and operated by the Porto Metro, the single-track funicular uses a central loop system that is 281 meters long, allowing it to descend 61 meters, with the upper 90 meters situated within the passenger tunnel, with the markedly steep gradient in the section below the passing loop. 2 vehicles run the course, with a capacity for 25 persons each, operating at a maximum speed of 5 meters per second. Due to the difference in slope along the line, the cars have self-leveling platforms, allowing the car floor to maintain itself horizontal no matter the track incline. Although the journey is short after emerging from the upper tunnel, passengers are able to view the landscape from the Dom Luís I Bridge, the river margins, including both quays along Ribeira and Cais de Gaia, and the port wine warehouses and traditional boats along the Douro River. The double-decker Dom Luís I Bridge is an icon of the city of Porto. It spans the River Douro, linking the port wine houses of Vila Nova de Gaia with the bustling downtown Ribeira district of Porto. Construction took place between 1881 and 1886, with the bridge being built adjacent to an existing bridge which it replaced. The granite pillars of the original bridge are still in place, standing on the Ribeira like a pair of gate posts. It is probably no coincidence that the bridge passes more than a fleeting resemblance of its neighboring bridge, the Dona Maria Pia Bridge. Both bridges consist of huge and complex ironwork frameworks with a great arch supporting the transitway. This should come as no surprise as the Dona Maria Pia Bridge was designed by Gustave Eiffel of Paris Tower fame. Opened in 1876, the Dona Maria Pia Bridge held the record for the largest span of any bridge of this type until work began on the Dom Luís Bridge. The names of the 2 bridges came from the then King of Portugal, Luís I, and his wife, Maria Pia of Savoy. With a span of 172 meters and a height of 44.6 meters, this was a great feat of engineering. The designer this time, Theophile Seyrig, had been Eiffel's partner on the previous project and showed himself to be a more than able engineer with this bridge. One of the notable features of the Ponte Dom Luís I is its 2 levels, one on top of the arch and the other suspended below it. Both decks were initially intended to carry road traffic, but these days the top carries the Porto Metro trains as well as having a pedestrian walkway. It is worth making the crossing on the upper level, although being 60 meters above the waters of the Douro, it might not be for everyone. The Infante Dom Henrique Bridge, commonly known as Infante Bridge, is a road bridge across the Douro River in Greater Porto, Portugal. The bridge is upriver from the Dom Luís First Bridge and downriver from the Maria Pia Bridge. Completed in 2003, the Infante Bridge carries vehicle and pedestrian traffic from Vila Nova de Gaia to central Porto. The bridge was constructed as a replacement for the upper deck of the Dom Luís Bridge that was closed to vehicle traffic in 2003 to allow for its conversion to the D line of the Porto Metro. The bridge has a total length of 371 meters and an arch span of 280 meters. The bridge's height is 75 meters above the Douro River, but the height of the arch is only 25 meters above its foundations in the riverside cliffs. Inspired by the Alpine Mailer bridges, the Infante Bridge's arch is one of the shallowest in the world as a ratio of rise from base over length. Thank you for watching this video. You can like this video and subscribe to the channel. It will be my pleasure. Every city has its traditions regarding street food, and in Portugal, especially in the north, something we just can't live without once summer leaves the city, are the salty roasted chestnuts, that from October onwards are found everywhere downtown. That's all for now. See you soon.